You know how to drive? You know how to drive a car? Please answer the question.
Oh my God.
Please answer the question. Do you know how to drive yet?
I don't know how to drive.
I don't know how to drive. Go and learn quickly.
Go and
Go and learn how to drive.
Hello guys, so I came across a video on Facebook. Yes, on Facebook. It's about a guy who went to give his testimony in House on the Rock, and literally his life was changed after that. But that's not my emphasis, alright? So 3 things stood out for me from this video. 3 things stood out for me, and I would want to share it with you so that you would get my view and also point out the lessons you took out from this thing. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. Because our lives are shaped by what we see and hear, then nothing we see and hear is ever a coincidence. Let me say that again. Because our lives are shaped by the things we see and hear, nothing we see and nothing we hear is ever a coincidence. So that means if you're watching this video, then it is not a coincidence, because your life is shaped by what you see and what you hear. So I'll be sharing with you 3 lessons, like I said, I picked from this video, and I want to hear the things you also picked by the end of this, at the end of this video, right? So I'll jump right ahead to play the video so that we can all see it together. Hello guys, my name is Amechi Victor Okeke, and I'm the anchor voice of Eden TV. I want to particularly wholeheartedly, with so much joy, welcome you to my YouTube video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I honestly don't know what to say to you, but I want you to do that right now, okay? Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because I'll be posting more videos and you actually want to know what exactly is happening here and what is going down here. So turn on that notification bell. I want you to do something real quick for us. Just like this video. Please like this video, and also drop a comment by the time you have gone halfway into this video. If you think something, or if something crosses your mind and you want to share it with us, please go ahead to drop your comment and let me hear what you think about this video. Alright guys, so let's jump right ahead to see what the video is.
Some pastors just give and everything. I just had the belief that church wasn't for me. You know, until I met someone recently, Blessing, and there was a time she spoke a word to me and she was like, I have a church, I think you should come. I'm inviting you, and trust me, since the day I've been here, my life has never been the same.
When was the first time you came?
My first time I came was 4 weeks ago, and trust me, all the time I've been here, she's the one paying my transport here. Like, I've been looking for a time where I can really appreciate her for that, because it's not everyone that can do that. Like yesterday, she was still telling me, I don't know, anytime I am thinking about the transport fare, I don't know where the money is going to come from, but God just finds a way, and I know this money is for the transport fare. I just want to really appreciate her for everything she has done, and I know she's God sent, because I was at the program yesterday, and trust me, I was sitting over there and...
Over where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No, this one, that's 4. Okay, that's 3. Okay. That's 3. And from there, it's just like, where have I been? Why have I not been in this mist? Like, I'm just overwhelmed, I'm sorry.
It's okay to be overwhelmed.
Seriously, I just want the church to take time to pray for her, because trust me, I don't know.
But we have something to do
Pray
for you.
for
I need
blessing.
some transport fare. Please open my green bag and try and count out about 40,000. And I need a few people to join me. Let's give him transport fare.
Wow.
And transport fare doesn't have to be fair.
Wow, transport
And
fare
if you give
doesn't
him
have
the
to
right
be fair.
Sort of thing, he might be able to buy a car.
Oh wow.
So I want people to come out
Wow.
and just put it on the altar. It's a sacrifice. Put it on the altar. And anybody who wants to come. It's never too far to come. And just put it on the altar for him. And whilst we're waiting for the rest of you to come, who want to come and support him. How many of you know that when you sow a seed like this, one of the things that can happen, God who sees and God who knows He
Yes,
knows how
sir.
to make sure you never lack transport.
Yes,
And
sir.
he can give you the kind of transport that's a studio, it's an altar, it's comfortable, it's luxurious, it's an executive office on the move. God knows how to do that.
Executive office on the
And
move.
now he has another testimony because you were faithful to say, let's give him transport.
He has another testimony. Wow. Now he has another testimony.
And when you get your transportation miracle, don't forget to testify. Testimonies help to build the faith of others in the fold. When you help somebody else, you release heaven's angels to help you. That's how God gets the currency of grace, of empowerment to people. So you have no excuse to not be in church.
You have no excuse to not be in church. Wow, glory.
What's the account number? 00.
Okay, we need to go to service. He's a good God. God is a good God.
Did you hear that? What's your account number?
Okay, for those of you who want to give, but you are only electronically capable, you can give it to one of the church accounts if they can put that up quickly. But please highlight your gift for transportation gift. Transportation gift. And it will get to the gentleman without doubt. How many of you know that God can give you a miracle that you were not expecting?
I do, man. I know, sir.
When he woke up this morning,
He was.
he did not know what was going to happen.
No,
he
he
responded on a call.
Yes.
And he came out on a call and something happened for him.
Wow.
You did not know you were going to give him money for transportation. But that seed, when it left you, it did not leave your life. It went into your future where it becomes a harvest because you help somebody else. Part of God's whole purpose is to use his body to bless his body.
Ah!
And thank you for
Woo!
being a person. I need
He
two
used his
deacons.
body to bless
Two
his
deacons.
body.
Need two deacons, please. Two deacons. Thank you, sir.
Aww.
Don't worry, your tears speak louder than your voice.
Thank you so much.
Aww.
You know how to drive? You know how to drive? You know how to drive a car? Please answer the question.
Oh my God.
Please answer the question. Do you know how to drive yet?
I don't know how to drive.
I don't know how to drive.
Go and learn quickly.
Colin!
Go and learn how to drive.
Learn how to drive.
Put your hands together for good people
Come
who respond
on.
to a call from God through a servant leader. Glory to God. Next testimony, I can only do one more.
I mean, this was so touching. Woo! This is literally what God cannot do, does not exist. I'm telling you. Don't mind me. Alright, so these are the 3 lessons I want to point out from this video. They actually may be more than 3, alright? So the first is I want to talk about the girl Blessing. You know, the girl wasn't even mentioned. Blessing didn't even come out. But listen, Blessing was a pathway for this young man's blessing. And it is so... her name is even Blessed. I mean, it is so profound that she only did something as little as making sure he got to church every time he wanted to go to church by paying his transport. Now, this lead me to Galatians chapter 6 verse 2, where it says that we should bear one another's burden. Listen. You don't know that somebody else's miracle is tied to your little gesture, as little as paying the person's transport, as little as asking the person to come to church. All right. the person's miracle may not literally be tied in you saying come to church, but the person's miracle is in church and you are the channel for that person getting that miracle. For Blessing, that was what she did. I mean, I don't know who Blessing is, but I think Blessing should be celebrated. Blessing has done something amazing, and I think Blessing should be celebrated. Wherever Blessing is, God bless you, Blessing.
Yeah, you for talk am since now.
I mean, maybe you should drop Blessing's contact if you have it here. Just celebrate Blessing. God bless you. I think Blessing deserves Blessing deserves to be celebrated. Blessing deserves to be celebrated because she did something profound, something amazing, something very little, but that was the beginning of this young man's blessing. That was the beginning of it. So, right, Blessing, we celebrate you. Something that I want us to talk about is your ability to testify. All right. Just imagine if this young man had not come out to say, thank you, Lord. Or thinking this is very little. I mean, coming to church, I mean, is very little. What do I have to testify? I need to wait for a major breakthrough in my life. Let me say this. Your ability to testify is linked to your ability to testify. I don't know if you understand. If you testify for what God has done, you would have another reason to testify. So every time you heard a testimony, you just prevented yourself from being able to testify again. Do you understand that? A lot of us say, I cannot testify because this thing is very little. I'm inside that boat too. Sometimes I say that to myself. I'm very shy to go out and testify. I'm saying this thing is not really big. People may not say, this is something. All right. So let me just sit down there. Sometimes you go out and testify and you come back to your seat. But do you know what you just did? You just opened the door for another testimony. You opened the pathway for another testimony. And sometimes you just encourage somebody's faith and made the person believe God for what you just testified for. Your testimony opens door for another testimony. Do not, my friend, forget to testify. Do not forget to testify. You may literally not come out in front of the church to testify, but you can tell your friends of the goodness of God. And I know I've talked about bearing another person's burden, just like Blessing did. You need to also do that. No matter how little, look beyond yourself to be a blessing to another person. Now, the pastor said now he has another testimony, and that's what I just explained in testifying. So the third lesson I want to share is what Pastor Paul Adefarasin said. He said God uses his body to bless his body. Now, let me explain. So I have a problem in my nose, for example. Something is in my nose and I'm trying to remove it, but it doesn't. So I use my hand to pick it out. All right. Maybe that's not hygienic. A part of my body is itching me. Let's say my cheek is itching me and I can't scratch it. I have to use my hand to be able to scratch my face. All right. Because part of my face is itchy. All right. So the thing is this, God uses his body to bless his body. He uses his body. The hand scratches, the mouth talks, the eye can see for the body. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. The eye is a blessing to the body. The hand is a blessing to the body. The leg is a blessing to the body because the leg can walk. The leg can carry the body. Yes, that's a blessing. So when we choose not to be a blessing, when we choose not to carry each other's burden, what we are doing as the hand is that we say, I'm refusing to scratch the face. I'm refusing to function. So what happens is that you are now no longer a blessing to the body. Rather, you are causing harm to the body. And you would also suffer that harm. Because if the body breaks down now, the hand cannot function outside of the body. The hand cannot leave the body and go on its own. Neither can the leg leave the body and go on its own. So sometimes when I see the body of Christ fighting itself, all right, people talking bad about preachers, believers, talking bad about shepherds in the church, maybe because they went through something or they had a difficult time or they fell, and you say something like, I can't pray for them. I will not pray for them. What you are doing is that as a part of the body, you are choosing not to function because a part fell or something happened to a part, or a part of the body is itchy. You're choosing not to scratch it as the hand. So what are you doing? You are not being a blessing to the body. All right, so these are the 3 lessons. I hope they were 3, maybe more than 3, but these are the 3 lessons I learned from this video, and I thought I should share it with you so that you would go out there and be a blessing to somebody else. Just carry another person's burden, okay? And the Lord will bless you. All right, so thank you so much. Like I said at the beginning of this video, kindly drop a comment. I really want to know what you are thinking or what is in your mind. So drop a comment and let me know if there's something I didn't say in this video that you took note of in the main video. Drop it and let us know. And then I think the last thing is that you need to share, right? Yeah, share. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day and keep being a blessing. Bye.